Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Day Tripper by Otis Redding. This is part of an ongoing series where I'm reviewing songs that come from albums that are on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. The way the series works is I'll record videos for two, sometimes three songs from each album before, going off and listening to the rest of the album just on my own. And eventually I'll come back and let you know what I thought. This particular album, Dictionary of the Soul, is number 448 on the list. And this is actually going to be the second song I've reviewed from this album. The first one was Fa. He didn't say Fa though. He said Fa, 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 Sad Song. Which I actually really enjoyed. So, hoping I really enjoyed this one. I am aware, thanks to this little snippet here from Rolling Stone, that this is a Beatles cover. And I will say, I don't think I've ever heard the Beatles version. If you watch any of my Paul McCartney videos from a few albums ago, Paul and Linda McCartney were number 440 or 450 on the list. If you watch that video, you'll know that I'm not the biggest fan of the Beatles. I like a few of their songs, and that's about it. So I don't think I've ever heard Day Tripper. So with that said, let's jump in. Hopefully I don't get crucified here. And let's see how we like it. So here we go. I really enjoyed that. And you might have seen me just now pull my headphone back on my left ear. That's because listening on a stereo headset, his voice was a lot more prominent in the left ear, and I was just curious, if I take off the left ear, can I even hear him in the right ear? I could still kind of hear him, but he was much more prominent. His voice was more prominent in the left ear, whereas the drums and the horns were more prominent in the right ear. The bass and his voice were more prominent in the left ear. And again, you could hear each instrument in both ears, but a little bit louder in certain ears, which I thought was fun. But it just kind of caught me off guard because that doesn't always happen, right? When I think of some artists like the Strokes, for example, or even I'm just gonna say the Strokes. I'm blanking on the other guy's name. He's part of the Strokes. His solo work. He does Rocky's Late Night and DVSL. Albert Hammond Jr. Both him and the Strokes have a few songs where like you'll hear one guitar here, you'll hear one guitar here, that kind of thing. But and so that always sort of catches me off guard, but it also makes me go, "Oh, that's kind of cool," But and that's what this was. It caught me off guard, but I was like, "That's just, it's kind of neat." I kind of like it weirdly enough. But anyway, let's break the song down like we always do. Of course, starting with the lyrics. So here it is. And again, written by the Beatles. This is a cover, but I'm still gonna read through it just real quick. She was a day tripper girl. Now she give me a one-way ticket there, y'all. It took me so very long, huh? I found out. I found out. Children, yeah. Took me out, yes she did. And then she teased me a little bit. She told me she would love me, teased me a little bit. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, huh? But I'll take the easy way out, girl, huh? I said, I got a good reason now, huh? I'm gonna take the easy way out. And I wonder what it means by that specifically, or I guess the Beatles mean by that specifically. She was a day tripper girl. Now she give me a one-way ticket there, y'all. It was so very long, baby, huh? I found out. Yes, I did. And I guess because I don't listen to like the Beatles as much and don't enjoy their music as much, I wonder if by day tripper they meant like she goes on day trips. She goes, for a day, she'll go somewhere nice and, come back home at the end of the day. Or day tripper isn't like she takes drugs during the day and she's tripping all day, that kind of thing. I don't know. Listen to me, let me tell you about her. She gave me a hard time. Everything about that girl is good reason, children. I'm gonna take the easy way out, y'all, huh? I said I got a good reason, girl, yeah, huh? I'm gonna take the easy way out now. She was a day tripper girl, now, huh? I got a one-way ticket there, girl. It took me so very long, y'all, huh? I found out. Oh, yeah. Talking about it. Lord, listen to me. Shake it. You got it. Do it to me. Day tripper girl, yeah. She gave me one-way ticket there. And again, the one-way ticket is like, okay, yeah, maybe she goes on little day trips. It's kind of nice. But, maybe the one-way ticket is the drug itself. I don't know. There's still multiple ways you can read it. It took me so very long, huh? I found out. Ooh, baby. She's a teaser, nothing but a teaser. Good teaser, nothing but a teaser now. Give me a hard time on everything I do, y'all. Give me fever, find my way out, y'all. Gotta tell you about it, find my way out. Got a reason, I got a reason. And it sounds to me like they're banging, that's just as it is. So, anyway, yeah, the song's fine. Again, written by the Beatles. But I wonder how much of it was, how much like ad-libbing he did, right? When he says like I found out children, right? Like, so it sounds to me like he's kind of interjecting that syllable in there to kind of make it more, make it pop a little bit more, right? So I wonder how much of this was kind of ad-libbed on, and how much is true to the Beatles original. Again, not being a huge fan of the Beatles, I don't know for sure for myself. Regardless, lyrically, I'm not going to give it a score lyrically because, again, it wasn't written by Otis Redding. So I'm just going to go to the straight performance, which I really liked his voice. Again, it was nice kind of getting to hear it in one ear and being able to really single it out. He's just got this, again, like this sort of deeper, sort of gruff, soulful voice that I think really works here. Makes the song just that much more fun. And again, kind of the ad-libbing or the other like interjections and sounds he makes throughout, I think are a lot of fun and just provide a nice energy to the song. As far as the instrumentation goes, the drumming was energetic. It was very kinetic feeling and fun to listen to. That bass was undeniable. When it first came in, I was like, that is a groovy bass line. And again, I don't know how much of that was taken straight from like the Beatles or whether that was that bass line was sort of a product of this cover, but it sounded fantastic. The horns I thought were a really nice touch. This was just a really fun song. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, both instrumentally and vocally. As far as replay value goes, I think this one easily hits the playlist. Again, I don't have a whole lot of oldies on my playlist, but I think this one was fun enough that I'm like, I could see myself listening to this a good amount. So I'm going to give it a thumb up for replay value. Overall, really enjoyed it. And again, a great entry into this series. Otis Redding is an artist I had not really explored too much before. Try a Little Tenderness, and I think Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, probably the 2 songs I've ever heard from him. So now I can say it's 4. So we're getting there, But songs like these last 2 that I've heard make me want to listen to more from him. So yeah, really great entry into the series. I think we're going to go ahead and move on to the next album in the series, which would be, I guess, Bad Bunny. All right, I've heard a lot about Bad Bunny. Never listened to a Bad Bunny song, so stick around for that, I guess. Anyway, if you enjoyed the music, go listen to the artists. Go support them however you can. Again, I know Otis Redding is no longer with us, but I'm sure that posthumously, the support is still warranted. And then, of course, if you enjoyed what you saw on the channel, just consider supporting the channel by doing all the things that you normally do on YouTube. Like and subscribe and comment with your requests, because I always take those. You can even check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.